Hey folks, Kev here. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to decorate or just simply paint your dungeon tiles. All you're going to need is a simple paintbrush and a sponge brush. So you will take what looks like this, make it look like this, and then it'll look like this. Let's get to it. Alright, and here we go. We have all the stuff laid out in front of us, and it's time to apply the paint. So we have some black acrylic paint here from Artist Loft, and let's get a close up on that. There we go. Okay, this is flow acrylic. Now, unfortunately, that does not mean it's going to flow in all the cracks because actually the paint's too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I thin it out a little bit. So I'm going to put some, some here in my little paint bowl, and I'm going to add just some regular tap water, nothing special. So anyway, I'm going to add about, I'd say, I'm guessing about 50% to ratio to the paint. I could be wrong. It could be I just eyeball it and just add it in there. And we're just going to mix it up with my trusty mixing stick here, and so on and so forth. Because when I've used flow acrylic paint of this type, it will actually fill the cracks instead of seep into the cracks, especially with even larger ones. See how I got somewhat of a muddy consistency, and we'll get a little closer to look at that stick. And you can see it's not dripping off, it's just, sticking to the stick. So, not to waste that, I'm just going to prime the trusty paintbrush here. And anyway, so let us continue. And of course, I just use a regular paper towel, nothing special. And of course, reuse the paint stirring stick. And here, I hold it by its sides there so I can minimize getting the paint on me. And I'm just going to start out with the edges and just going to load it up there, as you can see. And obviously I sped this up. So here we go. And the nice thing about the bristle brush is you can really push it in there, and we just work around the edges there, work our way in. And I know it's hard to see, but it's actually flowing into the cracks like I'm talking about that we already did. Now, oh, I'm painting myself into a quarter. What I'm going to do? Let's show what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my trusty cardboard stick and hold it down so it doesn't slide, and then I can just brush it over and brush it over some more. And now we're done. Voila! Now we'll let it dry, and here we go. Uh-oh, it doesn't look fully covered. Yeah, that's the problem with foam core. Well, that's just one coat. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a second coat. And I'm not going to bore you with painting it. I'm just going to show you how it looks from the side here, and we're going to show you what it looks like after you add a second coat. So remember, this is what we're talking about. It's uneven. Yes, one coat. I know, Kev. And here's one with two coats. Aha! See how it's darker? It's more filled out. Yes, two coats. I know. So now it comes to yes, the next stage, where we're going to use some, oh yes, Liquitex basic neutral gray color. And it pretty much looks like, stone, more or less. So this is where I'm going to get my other painting bowl out here. I'm going to put some in there, and I'm going to use my painting brush, painting sponge this time, or sponge brush, whatever. So I'll dab it on there, and I'm going to wipe off the excess. And so we just scrape it against the bowl. Now this is kind of like a dry brushing technique, but not quite, because I'm not drying it off like with the paper towel, because there's no need to waste in the paint. And we're not going to use any kind of pattern. We're just going to put it on there as so. And you'll see you'll get some light and you'll get some dark. And we basically want to break up that black and just add the gray and see what happens. And if you're not happy, just add more until you're happy with what you got. Voila! Yes. And I'm not going to bother with the edges because you're not going to see the edges anyway. And we'll just, see how it looks from different angles. And this does take very little time to dry, so you are, yes, ready to go to the next thing. And just for fun, here's what 4 tiles look together on the floor. And, haha, yes, a lot of variety. Until the next video, see ya. Thanks for watching, folks. And for more information on my craft, visit my website, as well as these popular social sites as well. And as always, I appreciate a thumbs up, and thank you, subscribers.